Yvette Felarca arraigned, jury trial set. This is the non-bloody version for YouTube. If you want to see the bloody stuff, you're going to have to go to BitChute, and while you're there, subscribe to our channel. You can do so by seeing the link below. You have to do so anyway because YouTube is phasing out channels like ours. Finally, the jury trial for Yvette Felarca and her comrades Michael Williams and Porfirio Paz has been set. I want to say right now that I'm very sorry for the confusion in our last video about this. Even though I said in the video April 23rd, which is the correct date, I put April 24th in the title. I've since changed it. And also on the thumbnail, I've changed that. It said April 24th, which is not correct. It was the 23rd. So sorry about that. I just worked too hard and made a mistake. I was probably just mentally fatigued. Anyway, the arraignment did take place on April 23rd, and according to the Sacramento Bee and Hot Air, a jury trial has been set for July 15th, 2019 for all three of these comrades. The Sacramento Bee reports each faces assault charges in a case that Berkeley teacher activist Felarca's attorney again called a witch hunt Tuesday, referring to April 23rd. They also report, quote, "The whole nature of this case is a witch hunt and another waste of time and taxpayer money," unquote, attorney Shanta Driver said outside Sacramento County's Patina Hall of Justice at the Main County Jail, which is pretty funny because they're the one dragging this shit on. And also, they're the one who committed the goddamn crime in the first place, so how about this? Fuck you. The Sacramento Bee continues, from the outset, defense attorneys have assailed the case as politically motivated, accusing Sacramento authorities of colluding with the hate groups. That's great. Yeah, you're on trial, and here's what you want to do. Accuse the authorities of colluding with the hate groups. Smart. Just like packing the hearing on April 23rd. Real smart. SacB continues, Sacramento County prosecutors have charged the three and a fourth man, Colorado white supremacist William Planner, with assault after a year-long California Highway Patrol investigation into the riot. Planner faced the trial earlier this year, but jurors in February failed to reach a verdict, and a Sacramento Superior Court judge declared a mistrial. He remains in Sacramento County custody ahead of a second trial on the assault charge allegation. And by the way, you're seeing him on the screen there. Now, this is interesting because Shanta Driver, Felarca, and her comrades, and the other attorneys whose names I forget that are defending the other people, these other communist comrades here, they have repeatedly claimed that the authorities have not charged any of the Golden State skinheads or the racists, whatever you want to call them, with crimes. And they have used this lie to try to further their narrative of, see, they're only prosecuting us. That means they're with them. They're with the Klan or whatever the fuck they say. You know, this is a witch hunt. It's a political witch hunt. No. No. Here's one of the people that you attacked that day, and he was brought up, or he was dragged to court. Stupid. And I find it really hard to believe you wouldn't know that. Shanta Driver being your cult leader and attorney, I think you know it and you're fucking lying. Thing is, you say this in court to a judge who no doubt knows. Otherwise, who knows better. You're crazy. Hot Air reported on April 24th, 2019, Felarca and her two compatriots were scheduled for arraignment back in February, but the judge granted an extension so the defendants and the DA could continue negotiating a possible plea deal. After the extension was granted, Felarca's attorney said a plea deal seemed quote-unquote relatively close. 2 months later, it appears that didn't work out since the case is now set for trial. Felarca was initially charged with assault in 2017, but her attorneys claimed last February that the charges were part of a, quote, political witch hunt, unquote, and asked the judge to dismiss them. Last May, a judge refused and said in court, quote, simply nothing in these exhibits supports the defendant's claims that they were unjustly or unfairly called out, unquote. Felarca's attorneys filed a second request for dismissal and last December seemed intent on filing a third one, all with the same underlying claim that she was being singled out because of her political views. In fact, the case against Felarca is largely based on video of the incident, which was broadcast by local television stations and YouTube channels like ours. Felarca's attorneys have argued the video itself is quote-unquote unauthenticated, which is a weird way of suggesting something about it could be fake. And indeed, folks, I mean, you have to be kind of naive or very naive of what is possible to fake and not fake on video, and it's very clear that that's not faked, where you can watch that. And also, oh, it's out of context. Well, no, somebody had a camera trained on that guy for quite a while before Felarca runs up to him. Okay, so I call bullshit on that. Further along these lines, Berkeley side reports, quote, "No one from my office really cares," unquote, about the defendant's racial or political identities, said Paris Coleman, Sacramento County Deputy District Attorney. Quote, "That's not why they were charged. They are captured on video committing crimes, unfortunately for them," unquote. Again, the jury trial has been set for July 15th, 2019. I marked it on my calendar, and assuming it goes forward as scheduled, I will report on what I can when I can. Alright everyone, subscribe to us on BitChute. Strength, honor, good principles, good humor, empathy, honesty, integrity, and love, life, light, leaping laughter, and liberty. Thanks for watching.